Hello and welcome to Nigeria Football Lady. My name is Moxates. Let's talk about Arsenal. Since 2003-2004 season, I've never seen Arsenal this serious, this intensive, this entertaining, this united. I've never. I don't know if, as an Arsenal fan, if you think them, because I love Arsenal as a team. I'm not supporting them, but I love them as a team, and I've watched them I've loved them since their unbeaten season. So I think I should be experienced enough to tell you how good they are, right? So basically, since 2003-2004 season, which is their unbeaten season, I've never seen them this amazing, this outstanding, and this hardworking. Seriously, and I believe one of their biggest problems was the idea that when Arsene Wenger left, they thought they could continue with the legacy of Arsene Wenger, right? And that was a big problem. But I think the arrival of Arteta really changed things. It makes things different. It makes Arsenal go into let's play differently. And today what we're going to do is we're going to see 5 things we've learned from Arsenal this season. Bro, if you're not taking Arsenal serious, I think you should start taking them serious. Because after their performance against Liverpool, I start taking them serious. In fact, to me, they're one of the best team in England now. They are one of the best team in England. I think you can't take the most beautiful game from Man City. But aside from Man City, Arsenal are the best thing to talk about now. So we're going to do the 5 things we've learned from Arsenal. But before that, please, if this is your first time of seeing this channel, subscribe, like, and on the notification button. Now we're trying to get to the 500 subscribers. Now we're in 440 something. So please just help me out and get to the 500 subscribers so that we can grow. So the first thing we learned from Arsenal this season is Arteta got it right. Arteta, when he came, he was finding it difficult because there was a lot of old players, there was a lot of experienced players, there's a lot of players that are giving him headache, that don't want to follow his principle, that don't want to fit into the system. And the first thing to do is to make sure that you let them go. When he let the likes of them, Ozil and Aubameyang, go, I'm like, that's not going to work out. But presently, it did. Because all those players that had bad attitude, that lacked discipline, I'm not talking about Ozil because I know why Ozil left though, but those players that had bad attitude, that were not contributing immensely to the development of that team, left. And now, Arsenal are doing absolutely well. And I feel like if the likes of them, Aubameyang, Lacazette, Ozil are still in this team presently, they wouldn't be getting it right now, because I think the present Arsenal team, with the leadership of Arteta, they are ready to work for him, work hard for him, run for him, deliver games for him, right? Just last season, I was looking at Arsenal, I'm like, how this team, how are they going to compete in Champions League if they qualify? Because I don't see any teamwork in them. And unfortunately or fortunately, they did not qualify. Tottenham qualified. And there was a time they played absolutely very well. So the first thing we learned is Arteta got his team right. Now, his teams are in the most amazing and most outstanding term when it comes to Premiership. And the second thing we learned is the trio at that front are the best trio in Premiership presently. I'm serious. See, we have the likes of them, KDB, KDB, Foden, and Haaland. These are amazing too, but don't take this away. The trio of Saka, Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus are out of the world. I'm serious. The way they attack you, the way they make you relentless, the way they run at you relentlessly, the way they run against you, if there's something like that, the way they run behind you, especially that guy Martinelli. Man, let's talk about Martinelli first, bro. Because when the season was starting, my mind was like, Gabriel Jesus is going to be the most outstanding player. But he's still one of the most outstanding players in that team. But Martinelli, to me, grew up from that little boy that we know of last season and season before last into a world-class player. Yes, that boy broke into any Premiership team, any European team presently. so far so good. I think he has 4 goals. Yeah, he has 4 goals. Gabriel Jesus has 5 goals. Saka has 3 goals. And in fact, this is a statistic. In all the strikers that had shots in Premiership, I think they are in the top 10 players that had more shots in the Premiership. I think Gabriel Jesus has 36 shots. Martinelli has 26 shots, and Bukayo Saka has 24 shots. Just imagine that, bro. They are almost 100 shots. That's outstanding. So when you have that trio at your front, they're going to give you problem. They're going to just give you problem. Martinelli is running to you. Gabriel Jesus is always there hustling for you. I've said it. Gabriel Jesus has like 2 lungs. I don't know how he is, man. Gabriel Jesus will walk or he will run for 180 minutes with the same speed and with the same tenacity. I'm serious. So those trials, the second thing we've learned from Arsenal this season is that those trials are outstanding. I think to me, in Europe now, they are one of the best trial you can think of in Europe. So Arteta really guarded. The third thing we learned from this Arsenal team is Saliba is the best defender in the world presently. I don't know where you want to. It's not even arguable. I mean, you don't even need to argue with me. Saliba presently is the best defender you can think of. See, I've watched all his game. I think the only game he has some issue was against Leicester where he scored an own goal. But aside from that, man, he has been outstanding. I can't believe he's a 22 years old guy. I think he's a cheat for you to say that he's 22 years old guy. Seriously, that guy defends like a monster. Like against Liverpool, there was a time he was running with Diaz. The way he chanced Diaz, I'm like, bro, you're just 22. You're just 22, and look at what you're doing. So to me, the third thing we've learned from this Arsenal team is Saliba is a world class. Saliba is the best defender in the world. Saliba is so good that Arsenal fans begin to look at Gabriel as not good. And seriously, he makes Gabriel look so average. And as of last season, Gabriel was the best defender in Arsenal. But this season, Saliba came in and he broke into that team. He smashed into that team and he's doing wonders. I'm serious. If in any way you're not thinking that Saliba is the best defender presently, then you got a long, long way to go. Because that guy, he will be a starter in France. Standard. That is not even negotiable, right? The fourth thing we learned from this Arsenal team this season is Xhaka redemption is here. Xhaka has redeemed. His redemption is so wonderful that 3 seasons or 2 seasons ago, he's about to leave Arsenal. Just last season, they stripped him of his captaincy. So you'll be thinking, oh, this guy is not going to make this Arsenal team anymore. Or next season, last season, we're thinking next season, they're going to sell him, right? But I think this is where the leadership of Arteta comes to play, to make him understand that you can, we're not going to give you the captain because of fans, but you know what? You could still make a difference. You could redeem yourself. I call him the captain that was never be, or the captain that is not with the armband. Yeah, that's it. Captain without the armband. To me, Xhaka leadership in that Arsenal is one of those things that really make Arsenal outstanding. There was a situation where Henderson had a problem with Gabriel. If you saw the way he took over that situation, you know that, man, this guy is a monster. He has the heart of a leader. The captaincy is not with him again, but man, that guy, the way he controlled the middle of the park, the way he controlled and coordinated the player, is just out of the world. So the fourth thing we learned from this Arsenal team is Xhaka redemption is here, and he is becoming a world-class player. I think Thierry Henry should take his word back when Thierry Henry says that anytime he on his TV and he saw Xhaka, he off his TV. Now I think Thierry Henry will be happy watching Xhaka. The fifth thing we learned from this Arsenal team is they are title contenders. If in any way, in any of your imagination, you think Arsenal is not in it, I think, let me say this. I think the worst thing that will happen to Arsenal this season is they will finish fourth. That's the worst thing. The way they are playing now, I think the only team that will give them difficulty, or the only team that they will find it absolutely very, very difficult to win presently is Man City. So Arsenal are Premiership contenders. We can't take that away. They are Premiership contenders. For them to play 9 games now, and considered and just lost 1, that's out of the world, bro. I can't remember the last time Arsenal were this good. Seriously. they were so good, and they don't just concede anyhow, right? If you look at it, I think their highest concede has been from Manchester United, Leicester, and Liverpool. 2 from Liverpool, 2 from Leicester, and 3 from Manchester United. And I think the only way, or the only reason they lost against Manchester United was because Manchester United were more experienced than them. You understand? And you could see that shaky moment in when they play against Liverpool, right? So I think the 5th thing we learned from this Arsenal team this season is they are title contenders. And if there's it. If Arsenal top this table till December, if they top this table till December, Arsenal winning the league. Take that from me. I'm serious. And as soon as they meet Man City, they get a draw from Man City or they win Man City, that's it. Then, if you're an Arsenal fan, I think you should start believing, because this season may just be your season. This is the best Arsenal team I've seen since 2003, 2004 season. Just amazing. Thank you for watching, and if this is your first time of seeing this channel, please subscribe, like, and on the notification button. Thank you.